Hello friends, welcome to Saki's Intellect. Today our topic is the circulatory system, which is also known as the cardiovascular system, and which is a major system in our entire human body. And circulatory system is a network that pump and blood vessels that distribute blood throughout our body, and blood itself for transportation of different substances. So circulatory system is also called as a transport system. And the circulatory system is divided into two separate loops, which are shorter pulmonary circuit and longer systematic circuit. Whereas shorter pulmonary circuit exchanges blood between heart and lungs for oxygenation, and longer systematic circuit distributes blood throughout all the other systems and tissues of body. And come to the function of circulatory system is to deliver oxygen to body tissues and simultaneously removing carbon dioxide produced by metabolism. Here oxygen is bounded by molecules called hemoglobin. That is, when oxygen is mixed with blood, it is called as oxyhemoglobin, that are on the surface of red blood corpuscles in blood. And beginning in heart, deoxygenated blood is returned from systematic circulation to right side of heart. Here heart is nothing but a muscular pump, which is a central component of circulatory system, which is divided into right and left side of muscular septum. And muscular septum is nothing but a dividend which divides nothing but a wall which divides the two sides of heart. And the muscular component of heart is the myocardium, which is composed of a cardiac muscle and lined by endocardium membrane. And come to the location of heart, it is located in the chest between the lungs and behind the sternum and above the diaphragm. Its size is about of the wrist and weight is about 250 to 300 grams. And come to its weight, female heart is approximately of 9 ounces weight and male heart is approximately of 10.5 ounces of weight, and it comprises 0.5% of total body weight. For blood circulation, it takes 60 seconds to pump blood through every cell in our body. And come to blood vessels, which is a part of circulatory system that transports blood throughout the body. There are three major types of blood vessels: arteries, which carry blood away from heart; capillaries enable the actual exchange of water and chemicals between blood and tissues; and veins, which carry blood from capillaries and back towards the heart. And now chambers and walls of heart. Chamber is nothing but a blood filled area in our heart, and heart has four chambers: the two ventricles right and left, and the two atria right and left. The two ventricles are the muscular chambers that propel blood out of heart, and the two atria are the whole blood returning to heart. And the atria, that is arteries, are the chambers that fill with blood returning to heart from body and lungs. And the ventricle's job is to squeeze out body to lungs. And come to the valves, there are four types of valves: tricuspid valve, exit of right atrium; pulmonary valve, exit of right ventricle; mitral valve, exit of left atrium; aortic valve, exit of left ventricles. These valves regulate the flow of blood in singular direction. And now the blood flow, which is the right side of heart. The function of right side of heart is to collect oxygen poor blood from body and pumps to lungs. In left side, it collects oxygen rich blood from lungs and pumps it to the body. Here all blood enters the right side of the heart through veins. Here two types of veins, which are superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava collects blood from upper half of our body, and inferior vena cava collects blood from our lower half of our body. We can see the sequential pathway, that is blood flow through heart or through lungs to body parts. Here blood flow through heart in the direction of superior and inferior vena cava, through right atrium, through tricuspid valve, through right ventricle, through pulmonic valve, through pulmonary artery to lungs. And next the blood pick up oxygen in lungs and then flows from lungs to body parts through pulmonary veins, left atrium, mitral valve, left ventricle, aortic valve, aorta, body parts. Here we can see the blood flow is double circulatory system, and it takes deoxygenated blood, that is which contains carbon dioxide, through veins and delivers to lungs for oxygen before pumping into arteries. Here systole and diastole is nothing but a cardiac cycle, that is nothing but a frequency of heart rate. Systole is nothing but when ventricle contraction takes place, and diastole is when ventricle relaxation takes place. Come to the conduction of heart. Here we know that the heart has its own electrical impulse, and heart electrical system creates signals that tell our heart when to beat. That it takes approximately of 0.04 seconds. And come to the heart diseases, there are different types of heart diseases like ischemic heart diseases, inflammatory heart diseases, valvular heart diseases like high BP, cholesterol, obesity. Here most common causes of heart diseases are smoking and blockage of coronary artery and heart attack, which is cell death, also called as myocardial infarction, and BP, that is a force exerts on walls of blood vessels, which is called as blood pressure. And we know that a healthy heart makes lub-dub sound with each beat. Lub sound occurs when mitral and tricuspid walls close, and dub sound occurs when aortic and pulmonary walls are closed. And here with systole and diastole, without nervous system control, heart would beat approximately of 100 times per minute. 100 times per minute, but it only takes 70 beats per minute because of the control of nervous system. We can lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases by reducing cholesterol levels and reducing blood pressure, losing weight, exercise and quitting smoking. And by decreasing anxiety and depressions, we can lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases. And our next topic is nervous system, which we discuss about the brain, which is a central nervous system. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.